Guys, what's up? Oh man, I had to take a few days off. I got out here. I'm remodeling the trailer, the work trailer, to be more efficient. A lot less bending over. I know that might not mean a lot to some of you guys, but man, I got out here doing a bunch of shit the other day, and like for 2 days, well, for one day, my back was jacked up. Man, I couldn't move around a lot, stuff like that. So today and then the next day was leg day, so I went and did that today. And then I also retard the roof just to be sure, with literal like roof tar. And then I've got a bunch of stuff going on. I wanted to ask a question though about Flux Core. So I use that little bastard. You guys know the little 80 amp arc welder from Harbor Freight a lot. And I was messing around with my little tack welder. I've got a Flux Core welder. It's like the old Central whatever, Central Harbor Freight, Central China transformer AC one, and I use it for tacking because I got 030 wire in it. I started using it. I've been practicing tacking with it because that's way easier than trying to start a tack with a freaking stick, and then or do tacks with sticks. You guys get what I'm trying to say. And then, but I started thinking about it, man. Those little Flux 125 would be way easier for like, especially like a fuck it bucket job where you just sewing up a lawnmower deck or something small for somebody, a little 2 hour minimum deal. Something like that would be easier to, if it's already set up, to just take in, plug in, put the ground clamp on and start welding. No having to get sticks ready, no having to plug in leads and shit like that. And so I've been looking at that little titanium 125 because I mean, the the little tack welder's cool and all, but it sat in here when it sprung a leak and it got wet and it didn't want to run when I first turned it on. I had to mess with it a little bit. It's kind of sporadic, but it's real good for it before it has time to really think about what it's doing. Putting a tack weld down isn't isn't a real problem for it, but you start welding with it and it starts going. So we'll just use that for tack welder for now. But I was thinking about this little flux core welder. You can do up to 3/16 single pass, man. Definitely do 1/4 inch if you got access to both sides. It'd be a lot better weld. It's a DC welder. So you guys tell me what you think, man. I'm thinking that'd be a lot more efficient and easier to do stuff up to 3/16, possibly 1/4 inch. And then I've got the prime weld 180 if I want to do some heavier, a little bit heavier stuff. And then, from there. So tell me what you think about that. Guys, Flux Core. What's the deal?